Ba-da-ba-ba-dum. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-dum. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Pretending that I have a theme song. Come and join the show. We'll have a blast. It's Zenocast. What if we actually had a theme song? That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? That would be amazing if we actually had a theme song. Like a real, legitimate theme song. That would be cool. Guys, I'm wasting time right now because Zandiel is still streaming. As a YouTuber, sometimes we have to appease the folks and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, Zandiel's gonna do his stuff with his guys. He'll be here in about 5-10 minutes-ish, somewhere around that range. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. We're a little bit late getting started, so, you know, it is what it is. But thank you guys for making it. Hello, Franklin. Hello, Razvan. Hello, King Rolo. Hello, the legend. Hello, Miss Me Gamer. Miss me with that. Yeah, cool. Brendan, thank you. I appreciate that. My day is good. My day is good. I also didn't get UI Goku either. David Faria, what's up, man? DT Gaming, thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. DT Gaming is double fisting streams right now because I know you're also in Zandiel's stream as well. Aiden, what's up? Pugs, how's it going? Oh man, Timothy, what's going on? Aiden, I thought he quit. I don't know. Maybe he might have. I'm not sure. He'll be here in a second. IG Neil, what's up, man? King Spider Monkey, how's it going? Where the man Zan at? I know, right? He'll be here soon. He'll be here. Don't you worry, he'll be here. He's coming. Zandiel's stream ended about a minute ago. Okay, cool. So yeah, he'll be here any second now. Let me see if he sent me a message in the Discord now. So he should be here literally within the next couple. Dude's got to make his tea. He's a Brit. He's got to go make his tea. He's got to go do whatever it is. While we're talking, Mad Media is still the stream boss. If you want to beat the stream boss, subs take away 20 HP. Every dollar donation or super chat takes away 100 HP. It's basically 1 penny per HP, or 1 HP per penny, pretty much. Sponsor automatically takes away 1,000 HP. So if you become a sponsor, you're pretty much automatically going to be the next stream boss. So the way stream boss works is that you take away their HP, and then whatever is left from the amount that you've donated or from the amount that you have taken away is the amount of HP that you have then. Minimum of 100 HP for stream bosses. Anyhow, so Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Let's get into that, because I know Zandiel doesn't play JP, so this is going to be his least exciting, I guess topic of conversation. But Super Saiyan 3 Goku, very interesting unit, very interesting indeed. I'm actually gonna move him over a little bit. He's kind of in the way of the chat, isn't he? But yeah, we're gonna move him over there. All right, there we go. That's nice. So my main issue with this guy is that it's one of these units that you have to completely build around. And those are usually very difficult to operate because, you know, it's if you don't have the right units, basically. So for a lot of people that are free to play, for a lot of people that are, you know, maybe, you know, you spend a little bit of money, not a whole lot, all that kind of stuff. This is a very difficult unit to use, but of course, since he's a summonable LR, most of the people grabbing him are going to be the ones that are putting tons and tons and tons of stones into this game. So it kind of evens out, I guess, but yeah, his passive is 180% up to his attack if he gets his 18 key off. So he needs to get his 18 key off, otherwise he's hitting really, really pathetically. I've done some damage calcs, and basically, Rainbow Starred, with considering his level 20 crit, level 6 combo attack, all that stuff, if you got him fully duped out on a Super Saiyan 3 team, if he does not get off his 18 key, he's going to be hitting for only 1.1 million on average. Rainbow Starred. level 20 crit, super 340% boost to the with the leader skills because of Bardock's leader skill. That is abysmal for a Rainbow Starred LR. But if he does get it off, I've got a calculation where with Bardock's right passive off and all that kind of stuff, he's hitting for 6 million average damage. Now that's Rainbow Star, of course. So most people are not going to have him Rainbow Star. Most people are only going to have that level 5 crit and only those free dupe paths open and stuff like that. Yes, Aiden, he gets defense. He gets more defense when he doesn't super attack, so then he becomes a little more tanky. He's as tanky as Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, but with better stats. So that's pretty cool. If you don't get the 18 key super attack off, then he can tank that turn. But if he does get his 18 key super attack off, it lowers his defense to the point that it's only, I want to say 50%. I want to say it lowers it 70%. So 120 minus 70, 50%. Still a good defensive boost though. Still good overall. What are your thoughts on the Fredo Overlords? I don't know what that is, so I don't think about it. That's easy. That's an easy question. We got that one. No problem at all whatsoever. So this Goku can be very broken. He definitely can be if you build around him. I don't mean to completely plug things on my channel, but I do have a team building guide specifically for him. Long story short is you can either grab a bunch of orb changers so you can try the nuking thing, try to get his 18 key off that way. You can surround him with over and a flash units. That's probably the best strategy, is if you have 6 over and a flash units on the same team, you just put him in the middle slot. And him as a leader is giving himself 4 key, and then if you somehow find another LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku friend, that's another 4 key, that's 8 key. Surrounded by 2 over and a flash linkers, that's 6 key. Now all he needs is 4 key to get his 18 key super attack off. So that's the best way I would say to do him. How does he compare to Extreme Z Awaken AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku? Extreme Z Awaken AGL Goku is more consistent, even though his passive does run out after 7 turns. Usually his passive runs out in the last turn of a battle in these newer Dokkan events, so that can be a bit of a problem. But I would say he's more consistent. However, this Goku does average out more damage. He does way more damage on average. So for a Super Saiyan 3 team, if you've got this guy, I would definitely run him instead of the Extreme Z Awaken one. So yeah. After watching some test videos, it seems that he loses 70% of total defense. Yeah, exactly. His whole defensive stat, he loses 70% of it. So it's kind of getting rid of that that 120 boost, but he still has the 50%. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. He still does tank decently though. The number 7, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. That's 20 HP taken away from Mad Media. This is Zandiel will be here. Zandiel will be here. He just left his stream. He's got, give him a second. Let him chill out. Let him get his things together. You know, he just got done streaming. Give him a break. Give him a break. But yes, Zandiel will be here soon. I'm just killing time because we were a little late getting started anyway. And he had prior obligations he had to attend to, but he will be here pretty soon. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say about Super Saiyan 3 Goku. The best LR is LR Gohan still to this day, especially if you support him right. If you support him right with the nukers and all that kind of stuff, especially if you've got Weirus along with him, that dude hits so hard. That's one of the few units that can kind of break the game's damage, whatever you want to call it, the amount of damage that it can be displayed. Like he can 9999999, you know, whatever the case may be, however you want to say that. That's pretty amazing. I have not done any I'm gonna wait to see what Reddit says when it comes to where this guy stacks. But the thing I don't like about the way that I think it's Mobile Man that does it on the subreddit. The thing I don't like about the way he does the top 10 is that he does them on their respective teams, and I would rather compare the units in a vacuum. So if they all got 120% boost in the leader skill, if they all got 150% leader skill boost, I would rather compare them on an even field like that. And he compares them based on who hits the hardest on their best team. So with like Super Vegito, physical Super Vegito, he's getting a 260%, is it? I think it's a 260% boost between the two Super Vegito skills, leader skills on the Majin Buu Saga category, whereas, you know, a unit like Physical Gotenks is getting a 340% boost because Bardock gives 170. So it's kind of not an even playing field the way that Reddit's top 10 is set up. So I kind of don't like that. I kind of want to start to make my own. Look for that in the future. Where's Animated Muscle at? I don't know, man. Let me call him real fast. Let me call him. I don't know. I don't have my my Popeye's cup with me anymore. That's the one I used to call Rhyme Style, but yeah, I don't know. He'll be here. He'll probably be here in like an hour, and he'll be like, "Why didn't you invite me?" And I'll be like, "Bruh. I invite him all the time." Anyway, any assumptions on when Universal Survival Arc story event will come? I don't know. It's kind of weird that the Ultra Instinct Goku is here before that, but that's, yeah, I don't really know. I hope soon, because for all of you guys with your Ultra Instinct Gokus, I guess we can switch over to Ultra Instinct Goku now. I'm kind of done talking about LR Goku, but yeah, for hang on. Let me find my favorite picture of Ultra Instinct Goku. I got one here that I like a lot. While we're just wasting time here, might as well make it super special. But something I thought about with Ultra Instinct Goku, in addition to not giving him Elder Kais because he will have a farmable super attack at some point in the very near future. Oh geez, that is huge. Calm down there, Goku. Calm down there. This is such a cool picture. I don't know who did this. I think it's you've got the graphic down there. You can see it says who is responsible for that. I don't know whose insignia that is, but that is such a cool picture of Ultra Instinct Goku. Anyway, in addition to not giving him Elder Kais because he will have a farmable super attack when that story event comes, and I don't know when it does come. In addition to that, his name is Goku Ultra Instinct Sign. I have a concern that when he Dokkan Awakens, it'll be called a different thing. I'm concerned that it'll be Goku Ultra Instinct. And then all of us that have fed dupes into our Ultra Instinct Goku, oops, now his best buddy is his SSR form. So you know how with LR Broly, it's Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, and TUR Broly is his best buddy because his name is Super Saiyan Broly? Well, what if Ultra Instinct Goku has the same thing going on, where you've got his TUR form, Goku Ultra Instinct, and then his SSR form, Goku Ultra Instinct Sign, and those are the best Link buddies. The one reason I don't think that's too much to worry about, even if they do that, the one reason I don't think that's too much to worry about is because without having Fierce Battle, that SSR version of Goku is going to be a bit of a liability if that is the situation. So these are just things to keep in mind. Just keep in mind that that could be a thing. He's called Ultra Instinct Sign. They've made it very clear that they're not just calling him Ultra Instinct. So his TUR might go by a different name. His SSR version might be his best buddy. Just to let you know. How's best tech, LR Goku or LR Gotenks? LR Trunks and Goten? LR Trunks and Goten. Probably this LR Goku, if supported properly. If supported properly, I believe he would end up turning in more damage. In a vacuum. On their individual teams, actually even on their individual teams, I think that Goku ends up probably hitting harder. I think he's now going to be in the number 2 or 3 slot, even by Reddit standards. I did not get UI Goku. I did not. Do you reckon you will ever make a normal rated team build? What do you mean a normal rated team build? Oh, like just like N units? No, why would I do that? Why would I do anything of the sort? I'm sure that's not what you mean, but that's what it sounded like to me. Will Jiren be the universe survival art category leader? I have no idea. That could be though. That definitely could be for sure. For sure. Maybe Jiren will be Justice Fighters. That's what I was hoping. I was hoping that, well, not Zama's. I was thinking that Jiren could be the Warriors of Justice category leader. So it would be Topo, it would be Great Saiyaman, it would be Great Saiyawoman, Hercule, just like all like the like quote unquote superhero types in the game. I thought that would be kind of a cool idea for a category. Because Jiren as a card would probably be broken, and that would kind of help nerf that category. So that would help out quite a bit. But, you know, that's all. Well, I haven't really thought too much. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, yo.
Sorry I'm late. Hello.
Oh, I didn't even notice your messages over here. I see. Okay, all right. No, you're good. You're good, man. You're good. Everyone say hi to Zandiel. Hi, Zandiel.
Hey. Hi guys, it's me, Zandiel.
People have been asking about you all day. So we talked briefly about Super Saiyan 3 Goku. You have any thoughts about him? I know you don't play JP at all, but you have any thoughts about him?
Oh, the LR one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw his alt animation. That's as far as my knowledge goes, and it looks pretty beast.
It does look beast. I agree with you there.
It's proper flashback for that movie because I haven't seen it in ages. So I was like, yes.
I actually started off disappointed when I saw it because it looks like AGL Goku's super attack animation, but then it goes so much further. It goes even further beyond.
Justice Punch. Falcon Punch.
Oh, he does? Yeah, he does the Zandiel Punch on that one.
Like Zandiel Punch.
So yeah. Now we're talking about Ultra Instinct Goku, and I know you're familiar over here on the global side and stuff.
I am.
Did you do a poll video and I just didn't see it in my sub box, or because you don't really do polls on camera too much? I've noticed.
No, I do not. You know why the reason for that is?
So that you don't get all triggered in front of a bunch of people. That's what I should
do. No, that would be hilarious. I actually think that most of my funniest moments come from when I'm properly angry.
I actually have to second that.
Well, I'm sure we'll be able to trigger me at some point in this podcast, with luck.
Well, I'll see what I can do. But yeah, no.
The reason for that actually is because here in the UK, the process of playing Dokkan for me is you play it all day. So it gets to midnight and you get the daily rewards and the challenges reset. Now, about 8 o'clock in the morning, the banners get added and the new event, the events update and stuff like that. So when the banners come out, it's usually a weekday, which means I'm staring down the barrel of a 10-hour shift and I'm sat there and I'm looking at these stones and I'm looking at these banners. And I'm like, oh God, why is my willpower so weak?
Oh, okay. I see. All right. No,
I just have to do it to break the monotony of the day.
Yeah, I feel it. You know what you could do is you could get the D Recorder app and you could like record, you could record your polls just like on the phone with no audio or anything like that, and then just put them on Twitter as an exclusive. That would be kind of cool. I've seen people doing that lately.
I could do that, yes.
Oh, by the way, guys, speaking of Twitter, I should start linking your Twitter and stuff, but you can find your Twitter from your YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh, DT's got it. DT already has it. Yeah, Zandiel's information, his YouTube channel is in the description. Also, my Discord and Twitter and all that kind of crap, where you make some appearances from time to time in the Discord.
I do. I like to pop in every now and then. I like to keep them guessing.
Yeah. No, that's good. I like your strategy is not as good as Shadow's strategy, which is that I don't know if you've noticed, but he likes to poke his head in to certain people's Discords. I'm guessing he does this to yours too, but he pokes his head in and says some just random thing and then just like backs out and you don't hear from him again for a couple of days.
He does that with my streams and I just see his face in the chat of like, hey guys, and then that's it.
Yep.
Just gone. Or
Yeah,
like,
he's
who here likes bananas? Like, right, wow, there you go. There's a wild Shattered Enigma has appeared. Shattered Enigma ran away. Like,
right. He fled. No, but
oh man.
yeah, no, he's a cool dude. So speaking of him, we've been having some issues with scheduling. So guys in the chat, how would you feel about this thing becoming a regular podcast with all the other YouTubers more frequently on? Or would you rather keep it the live setting as it is now, where you can join in, but sometimes Epic Mewtwo, sometimes Shattered Enigma, sometimes all these other guys can't make it because they have to work weird hours.
You're
Both of
kind
those
of
guys
cutting
work
out
late.
for me, D-Terry, I'm afraid.
Am I? I'm going to wait till I hear some complaining.
Here you go.
I'm going to wait till I hear some complaining from the chat before I isolate what the problem is. It's probably, we're talking on Discord. We're talking on Discord, so.
Cutting out. Just kind of disappeared. Here you go.
Is it good? Have you figured it out?
Yes, you are good now. It just kind of cut out for a second. It was really weird.
I'm going to blame you. I think that's on your end.
I can't actually hear D-Terra right now, so I'm sorry if I'm talking over him, but hello to everyone in the chat there. A lot of my subs and Terra subs, so thank you for making it out tonight. I hope you're all excited for Christmas.
Can you hear me now, Zan?
Yeah, I got you. I got you back.
Okay. All right. I think maybe it's Discord, and we're just gonna have to somehow power through it.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
I'm getting you mostly. It just cut out for like 20 seconds, I think.
Oh damn. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Well, we got some reactions to your idea. A podcast with everyone sounds pretty cool. I like how it is. I've been told to inform you of the Freddo bar. Do you know anything about that?
No, I don't. Yeah, someone was. Yeah, actually, Official was saying something about that earlier. What is that?
It's basically like this little chocolate bar. It's really small. It's a little frog. It's called a Freddo. Back when I was a kid, it was 5p. I went to buy one the other day. It was 30p. Changing times. That's literally it. It's like a conspiracy to Official or something like that. Yep.
I have no thoughts. I have no opinions.
Yeah, I know. It sounded weird coming out of my mouth. I just tell Terra the tale of the Freddo. I don't know what they want from me. I got a Freddo bar. It was a small bite-sized snack, and it was nice.
I mean, like, what? Okay, here's the thing. This thing has been really hyped, so I'm not under. I must be missing something. Like what did you?
You're really not.
I don't understand what. Cool, great. I'm happy for you though. I'm happy that you enjoyed your snack.
Well, I mean, I guess I've got a story about. I'm looking at one right now on the side, and I had a house party last Saturday, and somebody cut it in half with a pair of scissors and the same person spiked my drink actually. So
oh, that's nice of him. Or probably him, right? That's a guy thing to do.
It's a girl, actually.
Oh, Yvette's gonna kick her ass.
I would hope. Yvette is a vengeful soul.
She strikes me as the type that will be very, very nice to you, and like you'll cross her little by little, and her rage gauge will go up, but you won't know until it breaks, and then she'll just go full throttle. Is that accurate?
Well, pretty much. I actually spent awesome. I mean, this is a side people don't really know about me. I'm a bit of a twisted guy. I love to annoy people so much.
Oh yeah, it's fun. The internet's the perfect place for you then.
Oh yeah, I love it. I'm at home here, but at work it's like they just know. They know, oh damn, here comes Dan. Yeah. Like, hey guys, I walked into work this morning and they were all sat there and I was like, hey guys, Dan's here. Yeah. And they were so tired. They were like, oh, just sit down. I went up to my mate Dan actually and I was like, hey Dan, welcome back to work. Bet you're happy to be here. Yeah. And poking him all the while, going, yeah. And he hit me in the side and I just walked off. But I spent about an hour and a half straight in bed the other night, just annoying Yvette without her reacting to any of it. It was so funny. I was crying with laughter. Beautiful. And then she hit me like properly in the gut. So that was the rage moment, I think.
That's fun. I like her.
Yeah.
She sounds like a what would you do you guys what do you guys say? She sounds like a gas. Is that a
I
British thing to
guess.
say still?
A laugh, I suppose. She sounds
Okay,
like a
all right.
laugh.
If
Yeah.
she were a gas though, it would be very, very difficult to maintain a relationship with her because every time you went to hug her, you would go right through her.
That's true. Technically, you've blown my mind.
That's let's see. All right, let's see if we
Oh,
can get an even worse joke later on in the stream.
oh,
That's
absolutely.
we're
Leave it.
setting the bar real low here.
I think we're gonna be all right. What's this? Tell Clover Parsley. Tell him the story about how Emperor Zandiel became a meme. I actually want to talk to you about a meme actually regarding you, but
All right, so
first,
if we're gonna do that, I need keep going, but I need to change the graphic to something a little more. I've decided I'm gonna start messing with the graphics as we go. But if we're gonna be memey, then I'm gonna change the graphic to something a little more suited for memes. Here we go. That works for memes. There we go. We're talking memes now.
you need to play the freaking podcast. Come on, Zandiel, get back on your game.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
All right. Tell me your story. I'm so ready.
So in a live stream once with Halloween just around the corner, I decided to wear a Cookie Monster costume, and it kind of covered my eyes, and all you could see was my mouth. And people were comparing me to Emperor Palpatine, which was charming, by the way.
Very charming, yeah.
So I was like, oh, thank you for comparing me to this frail, burned old man. And yeah, they were just putting pictures of me next to Palpatine and stuff like that and making me say, like, power, infinite power. And at first I thought it was a compliment because people were just suddenly calling me Emperor Zandiel. And I was like, oh, wow, thank you. That's a bit extreme. And then I went on Discord and there were like a million pictures of me and Palpatine. Like, oh, for God's sake. Now I say.
In your defense, though, I don't think you look anything like Palpatine.
Why, thank you, sir. That's why I'm here. This guy, guys, honestly, this guy builds me up, Buttercup.
That's a great compliment. Oh, it's DT's fault. It's DT's fault, apparently.
It was, yes, it was him. The greatest mod you could ever have, yet the greatest enemy you could ever make. Two sides. Two sides.
That sounds like it should be a what is it? Like some sort of like film trailer kind of thing. Like, you know, the greatest friend you could ever have, but the greatest enemy you could ever make. Boom.
Bomb. Bomb. Oh my God, that voice was amazing, by the way. Bravo. I'm going to clap. Yeah, there we go.
Thank you.
Wow.
Okay.
Fair play. Let me try. All right. What can I talk about? All right. I got it. Right. This summer, Dokantero will summon on the UI Goku banner, but will he pull anything other than Kid Buu? Find out next week.
You son of a bitch.
Z. Dokantero. Kid Buu vids.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. That thumbnail though, that was a lot of fun to make. I was on Discord chat with Epic Mewtwo and Kevin, and
yes.
And I kept showing them the progress every time I photoshopped in like another Kid Buu face. We were laughing so hard because we were coming right off of that. So it was, oh man, that was good. That was so good.
I loved that thumbnail. I watched both videos all the way through. You got some pretty good pulls, to be fair. I can't believe you pulled 2 Kid Boos in a row.
In a row, yeah. Like that's,
well, apparently we have great narrator voices. Just pulling that out of the chat.
That'll definitely be good to use at some point. Let me use your Rainbow Kid Buu. He's not Rainbow yet. He's 90%. But I did fill out all of his paths and I got him all his crits. I will be doing, I think the next thing I'm going to record. By the way, everyone that's friends with me if in the Discord, and remind me later to send a shout out. I need a Kid Buu friend probably tomorrow because I want to record a showcase. You have a Kid Buu?
I could, yeah, I don't know if I can get him awakened fast enough though. That's the issue.
Oh, I think I know some people that have like Rainbow Star or a
Right.
couple dupes, but I definitely need it because I think I'm gonna take Kid Buu to like a hard event, something that he shouldn't go to, just
Yeah.
for the laugh, you know, just for the fun of it.
Yeah. No, that's fine. That's fair. I was actually thinking of doing a Universe 6 team versus
Oh, that would be cool.
something or other. Yeah. I think it'd be I think it'd be really difficult, but yeah, why not? I've taken a page out of your book.
Are you watching? Are you also watching the podcast on another device?
I am. Oh my god, there he is. Guys, if you haven't seen it, by the way, check out Dokentero's latest summon video. You'll know which one it is because it's got Kid Buu plastered all over
Right.
it. It's quite a spectacle. I doubt you'd see that again anytime soon.
Oh man, that was really funny though. And honestly, you know, coming off of that, I was so mad because literally the issue I was having wasn't that I wasn't getting SSR pulls because I was getting SSR pulls. My issue was that I saw Kid Buu, Int Vegeta, and Beerus, but I didn't see any other what are they called? Featured units. So I was like, dude, what is this? What is this madness? But yeah, that's where my salt comes from. Is just I just didn't want so many Kid Buus. And the other thing that really makes it that much saltier is that the best team for Kid Buu that you can possibly build on global right now is probably villains, and I don't have Rose.
You don't have Rose. Oh,
Still.
that sucks.
And he was on that banner too, so it just drives salt in that wound just a little bit more.
That sucks. I think moving on to the summit. I think I got everything but Gogeta, Rose, and Vegito Blue. So I'm pretty happy with how it came out. I only got one Kid Buu, so I'm pretty salty about that. I'm joking, of course.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
I'll trade
Sorry,
you. I will gladly trade you so many.
I think I got 4 in Vegeta Blues.
Okay.
So I think I mean I can rainbow him, but I was actually going to ask you about that. I've got obviously the Santa Roshis and stuff like that,
Right.
and he's SA5. I don't know whether to use 5 Santa Roshis because obviously there's LR Vegito coming out and stuff like that, and I don't have any Elder Kais at the moment. I don't know whether to waste him because he's a potential rainbow star. You know, just don't know if I should use it, and would I regret it soon? Do you reckon?
Vegeta Blue.
Yeah, I mean, pulling it all into Vegeta Blue, the Int one, to make him rainbow.
Oh, Vegeta. Okay, mine's at 90% now, and I love him on Super Int. He's amazing.
Right.
He hits for over 1 million pretty consistently.
God damn.
Yeah, he's really good. So you have Gogeta, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't have Int Gogeta, no.
Oh, then that might be a
Yeah.
reason to maybe go and not so much because
Yeah.
you know, because if you're not gonna, I mean, if you use him on heroes though, then yeah, sure. But if you don't use him on any teams, I would say probably maybe skip out on that just because you can always save those orbs for later. And then if you do pull Gogeta, first of all, you're gonna want to put orbs into him first, and then Vegeta becomes useful.
Okay. Here you go. I've got another question for you. I see the kill commented, damn that Ultra Instinct Goku, I didn't pull him. I got that a lot in my stream earlier and in my Discord. What would you say to the people that didn't pull Ultra Instinct Goku? Because I've got a pretty good idea.
I would say, oh, that looks cool. Okay. I would say, I wouldn't worry about it too much. On global right now, if you don't have LR Gohan, then so the way it works is Super Int has, you know, the optimal team. If you don't have LR Gohan, you take 2 units off of that team because LR Gohan and Weirus are kind of a pair, and the only reason you would ever run Weirus on Super Int is because you have LR Gohan. So you take those 2 units off, and you put on Rage Trunks, and the next best unit is going to be that Ultra Instinct Goku. And a lot of people don't have that support Kid Gohan, so that's even more of a reason to say maybe Ultra Instinct Goku should be on this team. So he's definitely a really good unit. So we've got Ultimate Gohan coming up. Look at your half Saiyans. If you've got LR Gohan, LR Trunks and LR Trunks and Goten aren't out yet, but if you've got LR Gohan, then you're kind of in a bind, because it's like LR Gohan pushes Ultra Instinct off of Super Int, but LR actually no wait a second, that doesn't make any sense. If you have LR Gohan, then you don't need Ultra Instinct, because he doesn't fit on that team, and LR Gohan makes the Mixed Saiyan category good. So
yeah.
But I know most people don't have it, so it's pretty much, what kind of half Saiyans do you have? Do you have good units for Ultimate Gohan's team, or do you want to stick with your Int team? Do you have LR Black? I know a lot of people pulled LR Black, works perfectly on Ultra Instinct Goku's team. So it really comes down to, what do you have, whether or not you want to keep going.
Well, that's what I was just going to say. How about the Realm of the Gods category?
The Realm of the Gods category has some major issues, mostly because it's only 120% boost and only 2 keys. So it does suffer a little bit, but it's still such a good team because of the units you can run. You've got Vegeta Blue, you've got Rose, you've got LR Black, you've got like that
Zamasi.
you can Merge Zamas is really good on that team. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool units, but of course this is kind of one of those situations where you don't have a lot of options. So if you have the perfect lineup for his team, then sure. But I'm telling you guys, the Realm of the Gods category team is definitely not the best team in the game. Fusions out damages it, Shadow Dragons out damages it, and here in a bit, Mixed Saiyan is going to be comparable to it, even if you don't have the LRs. If you have LRs, Mixed Saiyan is the best team.
Do you know how I look at it? It's not the greatest category. Even I can tell that, as no one who's not like, as I don't do the research that you do. I can tell it's not the best, but it's just another way to use cards that, you think are cool, but you maybe not necessarily use right now because they're not, Shadow Dragons or Fusions, basically.
Yeah. No, I feel
so it's a good way. Makes sense. It's like the Patara category. I can't wait. I mean, why not be forced to use like Goku Black and stuff like that? It's nice. It's cool. It's good to categorize them like that. I think it's really fun. A good reason to use in Vegeta Blue, for one thing. I mean, we were talking about putting him in Super Int earlier, but it's a great reason to put him in Realm of the Gods. Yeah, so I keep forgetting that that's what it's like for a lot of people, that it's just like, it's fun. I want to use the characters that I want to use. If that's the case, then, for the most part, I don't really have a whole lot of advice for you, because it's about who you want to pull. But I'm trying to get back into that mindset, because I know a lot of people are like that. So on JP now, I'm doing that more for fun. I'm summoning for the characters that I like, and I'll build teams out of whatever. I don't farm stuff. I don't have the super strikes. Like JP is just kind of, I throw stones at whatever and see what I have. I have a Rainbow Starred AGL Super Saiyan 3 Bardock on that team, or on that account, just because I pulled so many of those and I never got rid of them. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I would rather have the Int one, of course, but I was like, while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and Rainbow Star this guy. And also you can go through the dupe system so fast now in JP that I'm like, yes, absolutely. So I just wanted to see how quick and easy it was. And it's so, like, you literally just, you select the end of this path, and then you hit all of the other little nodes that are along the way, and you press enter, and it just fills the whole thing. Oh, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. But nice.
Yeah, that unit's not really the best use of my orbs. Definitely not. And I definitely wouldn't do that on global. But I'm like, I like this card, so I'm gonna do it. And I'm hoping that'll put me more in the mindset of the people that are just trying to have fun, Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what it's all about, isn't it?
It is.
You have fun. it's just another reason to use like Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, for example. I just pulled him. I'll tell you what, getting so many new cards, when I get to the hidden potential system for them, I'm like, oh, gotta do it for this guy now. Like, oh my days.
Right.
They should just have an autofill for that. Oh my god.
Yeah, well, in JP they do now. So
Was that what you were saying?
yeah, it's an autofill.
I didn't realize it was about that.
You highlight everything and then you press enter and it's just done.
Oh, that sounds so good.
It's amazing. Yeah. Also, that could be coming to global really soon because those little gameplay type stuff, those get added a lot sooner than like Dokkan events. You know, we got the hidden potential system months before JP did, as far as the timeline goes. Like obviously they got it first, but we got it a couple months later instead of like the 5 months later that we get things. And now that we've got Ultra Instinct Goku coming way before he was scheduled to come, you know, as far as JP's timeline goes, this really is not like my my whole the reason my channel blew up to where it is now is because of these upcoming banners videos that I was doing. Those are all like, I can't do those anymore because we don't know. They not only do they release them in days, you know, or in like outside of the schedule, the way that JP did, but they change all the units pretty much every time now. So I'm like, damn, what do I, that was my bread and butter, man. What do I do?
I feel ya. It's yeah. I love those videos, by the way.
I think we can still do them. It's just going to be more. I think actually what it might have to do, what it might have to be is it might have to just be speculation videos. You know?
Didn't you do one like that? Wasn't it or it was kind of like that. It was like upcoming banners. I would speculate that they would change this unit and that unit and this. Stuff like that. So
I guess that Gogeta would be on the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta would be on the Gogeta banner. He kind of was, but you know, it was he was in that event, but you know, they switched the banners up, of course, but I was not expecting how much they did to those banners. Like that was insane, the difference between JP and Global. Yeah,
because you run the risk of pissing people off, don't you, if you do it to like, you know, well, JP got this, that so it's coming to us. These characters might change, and then you get something completely different that could run the risk of potentially annoying people. Not they would annoy me, obviously, and a great number of people would be okay with it. Just a few, but even that, you know, if they are annoyed about that, it's like this is all speculation.
Well, I think I'm just going to do it when banners get announced. So I'm going to be talking about. I've got Ultimate Gohan team building. I've got to redo that video because that video is absolute garbage and the music is mixed too loud, but that team building video will be a thing. And then I think I'm also going to start doing like before the banner comes out, just talking about speculation about what could be different and sort of like, I don't want to do a should you summon video, you know what I mean? Because I feel like that's what everyone else does, but I think that's what it's going to have to be. You know, because when I don't do, sometimes I think, oh, everyone does news, everyone does summon, or should you summon videos, everyone does, like, you know, someone else will take care of that. And then people always want to hear, wait, what did you say?
Race, like not like that.
I thought
races.
I thought you said racist. I was like, what? What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
I was like, what happened?
Oh my days. No, not that.
No, but so I think, you know, I don't want to do what everyone else is doing, right? Like you want to, as a person, just in general, you want to stand out. But when I don't do these things, everyone ends up, well, not everyone, but a bunch of people end up going, hey, like, you know, I want to hear your specific thoughts. So I'm like, damn it, now I have to do it anyway. And now I have to be ahead of those.
Yeah.
Be nice in there, guys. Right, be nice in there.
I'm just going to use the toilet quickly. I'll be 2
minutes.
All right,
yeah, no problem. I'm going to yell at these guys. Be nice. I can't tell if you're kidding or not, but make sure you're being nice.
They're usually bantering, but yeah, be nice.
Okay, yeah, be nice. Everyone cool? Everyone good? Does
Be
anyone need
right
a
back.
water or a snack? All right, man. Yeah.
I'll bring you back. Anyone chat need anything? I'll be right
Anyone
back
need a
with
juice
it.
box?
Be right back.
All right. While Zan's gone, let's talk about something really inappropriate or something like that. Have you guys noticed how insert stereotype about British people here? Like, yeah, that's something, isn't it? And true all the time, every time. Yeah. Then bring back some Freddo bars. I don't get it. I might have to get him to send me one. I think if he mails me one, it's gonna be all messed up by the time it gets to me. But I guess it's a thing now. By the way, meme makers, if you can make a Freddo Zaniel sort of meme kind of thing, that would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. I'm sure you're nice. I just, I noticed things happening over there. And so I was just making sure everyone's good. Everyone's having fun. No one's saying anything mean or, don't hurt any feelings and stuff, just checking on you. All right. So what other Dokkan stuff do we have to talk about? Is it super time? Is it time to move on to super yet? I think it might be. I'll have to ask Zan when he gets back, but what other Dokkan stuff do we have going on? Not really a whole lot. I don't know when the new event's coming. I don't know when or the event for Ultra Instinct Goku, the Universe Survival event. I don't know when that's coming. We talked about the Ultra Instinct banner. We talked about LR Goku. The giant category, the Tapion thing. I just did a video about the team building for that. So if you want to know my thoughts on that, go for that. Zan's usually not too huge on the JP stuff, just out of lack of exposure and stuff. So I think it might be super time. What do you guys think? Or are we talking about Christmas? I see Christmas. I need a Christmas present from Zan. Damn, those British. Wait on British. I got offended. You offended yourself. Gotcha. Got you. Got me. Whichever. Is Gohan worth going for? It depends what you have. That's a good topic. So Gohan, wait 1 second. So Gohan is coming. It's pretty much confirmed. It hasn't been announced, but data miners have found that Gohan is indeed coming. And is he worth going for? That question is really, it's up to you. It's up to you if you think he's worth going for or not. And what it comes down to is, what do you have on your account? I know this isn't actually Ultimate Gohan. This is, like Universe Survival Art Gohan. But yeah, Gohan is definitely worth going for if you have the right team for him. Here's the issue, though, is that you're going to struggle very, very hard. The STR Ultimate Gohan, the Mixed Saiyan category lead, he's coming after Christmas when the Gotenks banner leaves. He's the next Dokkan Fest. He's worth going for if you have a lot of good Mixed Saiyans. I will put out a video beforehand talking about the team building for it, so stay tuned for that. He's great on Mono STR. He's great. He's a shoo-in. Also, if you want to check out my Super STR team building guide, see how he works on there. He's amazing on there. Absolutely fantastic. So that's definitely, he's a good unit. Don't get me wrong. He's a good unit, but if you don't have the right teams for him, keep in mind what's coming in the future. We've got Angel Golden Frieza, the resurrected warrior category. So all of these things, just my best advice is in my team building guides. So just go to my team building playlist and check out all the upcoming teams. If you don't recognize a team, if you're a global player and you don't recognize a team, that's probably something in JP that's coming soon. See what units you have from each team and, make your best decisions there, because we don't have a lot of stones, especially if you're free to play and you don't want to just throw 5 stones at everything. You want to be a little bit smart about it. So I don't have a yes or no about Ultimate Gohan for you guys. I have it depends what you have. This team can go from really, really bad if you don't have good units to the best team in the game if you have all the LRs for it. So
I was actually not that excited about Gohan, if I'm honest.
yeah, I'm actually not either. He might be a skip for me because I don't have LR Gohan, and then I would need to get pretty much for that team to really be any more. Look, here's the deal. I got fusions, I got shadow dragons, I got super STR, super int. My super tech is pretty lit. I really don't need to have a mixed blood Saiyan team that doesn't have the LRs on it, because that team does not perform nearly as well as it does when it, I mean, obviously it does a lot better with LR Gohan and LR Trunks and Goten, obviously.
Yeah.
But it really suffers without them. But we'll talk more about that in the future.
Yeah, he's definitely a skip for me. Absolutely.
He might be a skip. It depends. If I get enough donations from people saying specifically go for him, then I might match and then I might go in, but it'll probably only be one video. But also, usually when they have sale stones, then I'm like, yeah, I don't know. But so what do you think? Are we done with Dokkan? Is it time to talk about Super?
We can talk about Super, yeah. Sure.
All right. I have the perfect image, maybe. Let me see if I can pull it up. Okay. But so what do you think about this Aniraza? That's what he's called. This fusion of all the this
the
guy.
robots. Wait and see him, just so I know what I'm looking for.
This fusion of all the
that guy,
all the universe. What universe was it? 3?
Yeah, it's Universe 3. Definitely an ode to Hachijack.
To Hachijack, yeah, that's right. Okay, all right. No, I actually see that.
Yeah, he's got him written all over him.
Yeah, I mean, no, I totally see that. I totally see that.
Professor absorbs his creations. Everyone has to combine their powers to beat him because he's obviously insanely strong. I mean, just look at him. You can tell he's insanely strong. Is he giant? That's my question.
I think he is. Yeah, I saw in the in the episode preview, he punches 17 down, and it looks like his fist is very similar in size to 17.
Right.
You know, I think 17 can wrap around his fist.
I'm a bit annoyed because this Saturday, Sunday I'm only going to be able to watch Dragon Ball Super in the evening for once, which really annoys me because this is going to be a great episode. Especially with Frieza jumping in.
Yeah, that dude hasn't done anything this whole, what has he done at all besides eliminate Frost?
Yeah, it's kind of a pivotal moment because all of Universe 7 seems to be fighting him, which is, again, just like Hachijack. By the way, my pronunciation of his name must be so terrible. How do you say it?
Hachijack? Hachijack.
Because I know in the dub subs, he's like Hachijack.
Yeah, it's weird because in Japanese, the way the syllables work, if we can have a little Japanese lesson from a guy that does not speak fluent Japanese at all. The way it works is like your non-voiced consonant sounds. So you know how the T sound and the D sound are the same mouth shape, but you add a voice. So t, d, t, d. It's the same, the tongue position, all that. It's all the same thing. So T would be unvoiced and D would be voiced. All of your unvoiced consonant sounds, like if there's an unvoiced consonant and then a vowel sound and then another unvoiced consonant, usually they drop the vowel sound so that there's only one vocal break. So a lot of times they you'll hear them pronounce, that's why a name like Sasuke isn't Sasuke or anything like that. It's because s and k are hard sounds. So in order to make it smoother, it's Sasuke, just to get rid of that break and make it as small of a break as possible. So the way he pronounces his name in the Japanese version, I can't do. So I just say Hachijack because that's the most Englishized way I can possibly say it.
I really can't imagine saying it like Hachijack.
Hachijack. It's like, it's weird. It's like a, Yeah, I think that's one that you gotta really have a good Japanese accent to literally say properly, or to technically say properly. But
even that, literally, I think is like literally.
yeah, you say literally, but that's, yeah, I'm supposed to say literally. Now, Leafy has kind of ruined that for Americans. We can't say literally anymore.
He has.
Yeah,
he really has.
It used to be, it was funny for a couple of days, and then he just drove it straight into the ground, like just immediately.
Literally. Yeah, let's get back on the subject. This guy.
Yeah, Aniraza. Yeah. So this is Dr. Paparoni, which kudos on the naming of that guy. That is hilarious.
Beautiful.
Dr. Paparoni, and then Koichiya Raider is the 3 mecha fusion, and now it's Aniraza or Aniraza, however you want to say it. This dude, it looks like, honestly, it looks like this is going to be a really fun episode, but I can't imagine him sticking around for more than a couple of episodes. He might die or might get eliminated this episode. Yeah. Do you get that feeling?
Oh yeah, because there's supposed to be actually a break from Dragon Ball Super next week, which will mean they'll beat this guy.
Very minor spoilers. So I guess pause, or not pause, but I guess mute for 10-15 seconds if you don't want to have a very minor spoiler. In 3, 2, 1, they've been teasing a Vegeta and Jiren fight to start off 2018, so that's another thing that leads me to believe that, I mean, how likely is it that Vegeta's just like, well, I'm not going to fight this guy anymore. I'm going to take on Jiren while Goku's distracted, or while Kakarot's distracted. Ha ha ha, I'm Vegeta. I don't play by the rules. And Frieza's like, come on, Vegeta, play by the rules. And Vegeta's like, no, I'm the bad Universe 7 guy this round. Have you noticed that? Like, Frieza gave Goku the energy for the Genki Dama, and then then Vegeta was like, no, I'm not going to do it. Frieza's being a better teammate than Vegeta is.
I know. I was like, what's that about? Didn't he, like, fight Toppo, though, while that was happening or something? Am I making that up?
No, that was way later. Right. The Toppo was during Goku's fight with Kefla, or the girls, just in general. But no, so with that spoiler that very light, I mean, because it's just it's like a promo thing. By now, I'm sure everyone's seen that. But with that in mind, and also just in general, like, we know that they're leading up to Goku and Jiren fighting again, and Goku with his, either perfected Ultra Instinct or a better version of it. Like, we already can tell. This isn't even spoilers. This is just obvious. Like, this hasn't been spoiled. This hasn't been said anywhere. But you just know Goku and Jiren are going to be the final 2. That's what they're. Yes. This is Dragon Ball. This is not. Like, this is what they do. Goten and Trunks were the last ones remaining in the kids tournament. What are the chances? Honestly, what are the chances? This is what Dragon Ball does. So we all know it leads up to that. So we know that this awesome looking fusion mecha sort of like android Aniraza dude, we know he's not going to last, because it's about Jiren and Goku, this whole arc.
Yeah.
But how long does he last? That's the question.
Oh, absolutely 1 episode. With all of Universe 7 fighting him, I actually thought that maybe Android 17 got eliminated this episode, or this episode coming, judging by him falling.
It does look like he's getting punched, like, out of the ring, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's more likely that either 18 gets eliminated next, or more likely to me, Gohan gets eliminated next, because
I think it's both. I think it's both androids. But yeah, continue. I didn't wait for your because.
God. Gohan has done so much lately, and he has been on fire. He's literally killing it. Every fight he's in lately has been fire. So good. Like, the animation, the fighting style, just, he's putting in work. You can't deny it. The Namekians, and then the robots, and even when, like, they distract the robot for Gohan to charge his Kamehameha, just absolute amazing. So I don't know, like, how you feel, but when a character seems to get this epic moment, minus Goku or Vegeta, you know, that's their moment. They had their moment in the tournament.
Yeah,
You know?
like Ten Shinhan having that awesome, like, you know, sacrifice, and then Roshi doing his whole I can still fight. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I feel, except Krillin didn't get his moment. He just got like, whoa, I'm gonna, I fell, I let my guard down.
That was beautiful.
That's TFS Krillin. That's the only Krillin for me now. But also, there's a panning shot in the episode preview where it pans over Universe 7, and 18 is not in that shot.
Ooh,
17
okay.
is. Everyone's there. It's Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, 17, and Frieza. 18's not there.
We can agree that 17 is stronger than 18, right?
Yeah, 17's been stronger than 18. It was said in the manga back in the back in the Android saga that 18 wasn't as strong as 17, and 17's been training, 18's been being a mother and having a regular life and stuff, and probably hasn't been keeping up with training as much, but realistically probably also can still easily one-shot Krillin, and probably does often. You know what I wonder? I wonder if, like, so a lot of times with relationships, like the power dynamic, I feel like men usually kind of have the edge in a way, like in a lot of situations, because they do, like, because we're biologically programmed, like, that the men do like the heavy lifting and blah 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 and all that kind of stuff. And so when it comes to things of that nature, like, guys are like, I'll open that pickle jar for you and stuff like that, I totally see it being the complete opposite way. Like, somebody comes up to mug 18 and Krillin, and Krillin, like, is getting ready to fight because he is a martial artist. Like, he sits there and he gets ready to fight, and 18, like, gets right in front of Krillin and goes, no, don't hurt him. Like, I totally see that.
Did you see that thing they pointed out in Battle of the Gods where everyone fights Beerus, and it's Tien, Piccolo, and Android 18, and then Trunks stops to pick up Mai, but Krillin's just running away, like, doesn't go back to help 18 at all.
Oh, I didn't see that, but that's pretty funny.
I watched it again, and I really noticed it this time. And every time since, whenever I watch it, it's like, Krillin, man, he's just running off.
Send me that clip if you can get that clip isolated, or like whatever episode it is, and just like a timestamp, because I do want to see that. Now I'm really interested.
100%. Yeah, it's in the movie. It's just that's the thing. Dragon Ball Z, Battle of the Gods, and Resurrection F just got added to Netflix, which I freaking love, by the way.
Awesome.
Definitely watched those two in the past 2 days. Like,
So real fast, if I can completely seg to Schnookum's question, wasn't there a rumor about Gogeta coming to Super in a movie next year? No solid evidence of that. I think some people were speculating. There is a movie. There is going to be a Dragon Ball Super movie next year. Whether or not it'll have Gogeta, I don't know. I think it's possible because, like, Gogeta is a movie-only character. They've pretty much already cemented that he's not coming to the main series. So maybe they give us a what-if kind of situation where Goku and Vegeta have to fuse against someone, and they do the blue Gogeta thing for some fan service. I could see that happening, but nothing confirmed. Besides, the movie is happening.
I actually don't, at this point, I almost don't want to see Gogeta anymore.
I'm done with fusions, yeah. I feel you.
Yeah. It's like when I was watching Battle of the Gods, the English dub, Goku's just been defeated by Beerus on the Kai's planet. And he's laying there in the crater, and he's like, wow, wicked. This guy's so strong. It's like, that power, me and Vegeta will have to fuse to defeat him. And then he says something like, no, even that, bit of a tease, I guess, back then, because obviously fusion was very much more rare.
Well, I think that line actually, it was kind of like a way of explaining why they don't just fuse, because when they wrote Vegito, now they have to write themselves out of that every time. Why don't they just fuse? Why don't they just fuse? Why don't they just every arc? That's the problem that they have now. So
but I just wonder which fusion he meant. Like, it was a movie. So by your own logic just then, if he's a
Yeah.
movie only character,
Yeah, but doesn't
couldn't
really
it have
matter.
been
Like he's
him?
saying, even if we fused it, whenever like is Vegito that much stronger than Gogeta that it makes a difference? Like he's like, no, fusion definitely wouldn't work on this guy. That means that regular Super Saiyan Vegito, regular Super Saiyan Gogeta would get raffle stomped by Beerus.
Yeah.
That's I think what that means.
Oh man, though, I tell you what, if they animated Vegito or Gogeta in a movie nowadays with the animation and stuff they have, I gotta say it would look pretty fantastic.
I just want to see a Super Saiyan Blue Vegito or Gogeta animated by Takahashi.
Oh,
That would be, oh man, you remember that? He's coming back too. It's in an episode or two. He's gonna actually it is the one that kicks off the new year. That's the one that he's doing. So I think it is anyway. So you're gonna know though, like you're gonna be just sitting there like, hey, new super episode, blah blah blah, and you're gonna tune in and be like, holy crap, because the animation quality just skyrockets when that dude shows up. He is. Do you know that episode that he did, that the Kale Caulifla Super Saiyan God Goku episode? He had
beautiful.
3 weeks to do that, and he did a lot of that all by himself.
That's so good.
He's amazing.
It started. We talked about it, didn't we, on a podcast? And we were just both basically going, "Oh, it looks so good." Basically,
the second it started, I immediately started screaming and couldn't stop peeing. Like it was just, it was amazing.
There's a little disclaimer at the beginning for bladder control.
Yeah. Make sure to use the restroom before watching this episode because you will pee in your pants if you have anything in there at all.
It was so good.
Yeah, because right off the bat, it was just, this is a different level. Like he is beyond anyone else that I have ever seen work on anything Dragon Ball at all. He's on a new plane of his, like because he does like movies and stuff. You know what I mean? He does like what they would call like real artwork, like, you know, like he's one of those fancy guys that pushes his glasses up and goes, well, indubitably, or whatever. Like,
oh god, so
so that'll be cool.
How about this week's episode then?
Yeah, so Annie Raza, I'm thinking. So we see Android 17 getting punched possibly out of the ring. What I would like to see is 17 getting punched out and 18 jumping up to him and then like grabbing him and shooting a key blast, pushing herself out of the ring and pushing him back onto the ring to save him, and then have a brother sister moment where he goes from the sidelines, why did you do that? Like what were you thinking? Now you're out and stuff, and then her say something about like, look, I've been a mom for the last such and such, you've been training, you've been doing all of this stuff, you need to stay in this fight, because honestly 17 has been getting hyped up every single time. So I think that would be kind of cool. But bold prediction, 18's gone, 17's gone, Gohan's gone.
Okay, yeah.
And then we've got 3-on-3 for Universe 7 versus Universe 11. We've got Frieza versus either Topo or Dispo. Probably Dispo. Not Jiren. Frieza's too smart for that. We've got what's his face? Vegeta fighting. We know who Vegeta's fighting based on like the thing that they've been teasing and stuff. Yeah. And then Goku versus the other guy. Eventually it all culminates. Maybe it'll be like a 3-on-3 kind of thing at some point, but I also kind of think that maybe Gohan stays in and like Goku has to rest or something, because when it's 3-on-3, why wouldn't we just get right down to the Goku versus Jiren thing right away? Why wouldn't that happen? And I'm pretty sure it, like Frieza, there needs to be a Frieza moment where he does something conniving or something sneaky and probably gets erased before Universe 7 gets erased by Zeno. Yeah. Like something like that has to happen. And then Gohan definitely needs to have his moment. They can't have a Gohan moment and a 17 moment in this one episode, but they both have had so many moments. So that whole thing you were saying about they have their moment and then they're out, like both of those guys are on their way out just based on the way they've been treated in the episodes leading up to this one.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you had to pick one, right? Let's take 18 out of the equation because I know we would probably both pick her, even though she is awesome. If you had to pick one, Gohan or 17 to go right now in the beginning of the next episode, who would you pick?
Gohan, no problem. Gohan, absolutely. Because Gohan's thing is that he's never been a fighter. So his whole thing is like, look, guys, like I could see him making a sacrifice and then being like, you know, I held him off. Like that was my victory. My victory is that I held him off. I let you guys, you know, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, definitely in the chat, let us know, Gohan or 17, which one you would prefer to see go. But Gohan's whole thing, I think his arc could come to a close. Like, if we survive this tournament thing, you know, if our universe survives, you know, I'm a dad, I'm a scholar. That's who I am. I never wanted this life. I never wanted this power. When I defeated Cell, it's because my freaking dad, like, literally abusively threw me into battle against a big green bug monster, and I didn't want to do it. And he did it because he was like, oh, he's got the power. And yeah, Goku was right to do so because Gohan was the only one. But Gohan did not want that. He does not want this life. This isn't what he wants. He's kind of like having his last hurrah. You know what I mean? But
he does now. I watched Goku versus Gohan again back when, you know, before the tournament. And that guy is thirsty to become stronger. Now, whether you could argue, you know, it's for the tournament of power and stuff like that, but he is driven right now. And we've seen a whole new Gohan since this tournament started.
Yes,
he hasn't had a weak moment once. I genuinely think he's doing it obviously he's doing it for his family. It's the main, you know, his focus is Universe 7. But he is genuinely a warrior now. He wants to get stronger. He wants to achieve this new form. He's got the motivation. In many aspects, he's much more noble and focused than Vegeta and Goku. He knows what he wants. He's not messing around. He's not cocky. He's going for it. And he has the drive of his family behind him, which seems stronger with Gohan. So, I don't know. I think comparing Gohan to teen Gohan, rather, probably they're completely different people, you know?
You know what? I'm going to do a complete 180. You've convinced me. 17, I would like to see 17 go. Now I want to see more from Gohan because I haven't been thinking about that. Like, it started off that he wasn't about that life and stuff, but his whole thing, and I forgot about this until you reminded me of this, but he started getting into it because he said, I want to protect my family the best way I can do it. Like, Gohan's smart, so he would make a good scholar, but he is way stronger than he is smart. The level of intelligence he has versus regular people is like, he's not like the smartest person on the planet, but he is definitely way, way stronger than the average person. So when it comes down to it, the best way he can make sure to protect his family is to continue being a fighter. So now I'm totally on board with you there. Gohan stays. I want to see more from him. That doesn't happen very often in a debate like that, where the one guy goes, you know what? Okay, all right, you convinced me. I want to implement face cam, but I want Zan's face cam too. All right, I don't.
Mine's working.
Equal opportunity. Well, I can't import Discord into the stream. Otherwise, I would, and we would do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it comes up like just black.
Oh, so yeah, we tried this, didn't we?
Yeah, I need to figure something out for that. But we'll figure that out one day. By the way, guys, if we did just a regular podcast that wasn't live, then we would be able to have phase cam because we could all put it together and post later. Just putting that out there. Just putting that out there. But
God, guys,
I don't know. We might like we'll all get together. I guess the four of us, and we'll talk about what kind of works best. and see if maybe we end up doing just a regular podcast, and then we also like we'll do some other live things for you guys. In addition, like we definitely won't just totally get rid of one thing if you really like it. But anyway, enough about like this podcast is getting too meta. We're supposed to be talking about a cartoon show.
You know what's interesting?
Yeah.
When I asked that question, I saw maybe 3 people write 17 almost immediately.
Yeah.
Straight away.
And I said Gohan straight away.
It was quite, I mean, do you think 17 works as well on a coolness factor and strength? Well, strength, let's take that out of the equation. Coolness factor and likability. Do you think he works better solo or in conjunction with 18?
I think he works. I really enjoy him with 18, but I think he doesn't need to work with her. They have a natural chemistry because they used to work together all the time, and they kind of easily jump back into it. But we've seen him just perform on his own, and he's fine. So like that's
he
the
even
thing.
Saved them from the bug.
Yeah, like that was his strategic mind at work. So that was really cool. Gohan has been like wishy-washy this whole arc. Like he definitely has a weakness of character. Like he gets frightened, he gets overwhelmed. He's an emotional dude. That was his whole gimmick back in the day, you know. His emotions gave him power. So he's an emotional guy. 17 is like that whole, like 17 is very Jiren-esque in the way that he's just kind of like no expression, very calm, cool, collected. Both of the androids are, you know, because they started off as like robots. So they're supposed to be sort of like Terminator-y in the way they act. You
know, before they actually did that, you know, when they both attacked that guy who was just standing there defending, which was ridiculous, by the way. And they just like hurled blasts at him till he was basically beaten.
Yeah.
You know, they gave that little glare, each of them.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of reminded me of like a Dokkan ultimate attack. Like,
oh, that would be really cool.
I could see that happening. Like the glare from 17, then 18, and then just freaking pummel them with blasts. Just I could see that being I'm calling it now.
What if we got a new, not LR androids, but like android, like kind of like LR androids, but a different card. And it's, you know how when they do their super attack, that little box in the top or that like small rectangle that's just their eyes pops up and it's like ching.
Yeah.
So what if instead of it being just both of their faces, what if we got 2 of them for theirs, where it's like 17's facing one way, 18's facing the other way, and it's like ching, 17's eyes facing to the left, ching, 18's eyes facing to the right. So they're like giving each other that look.
Yeah.
And then the super attack animation happens. That would be pretty cool.
Right? I immediately thought that, and I watched it back and I was like, gotta bring this up. This is good.
I love that because like you can tell like that whole. Remember how scary they were in the actual Cell arc and the Android sagas back in Z?
Yeah.
Like they still have that. They can still tap into that any second. So that's really cool to see.
Someone in the chat's asking for your boo luck.
You can have all of my boo luck. You can have all of it. I'm effing done. I'm gonna stop streaming just so I can curse about it, and then we'll be right back now. I want Piccolo to have his potential unlocked by Elder Kai. He needs it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that whole thing works. Like, because at this point, like, why don't they all just do that? Like, I think it's because Gohan specifically had unlocked potential or something. Like I don't know. It's his specific whatever it is. Otherwise, yeah, they would all just do it. But no, that is a bit of a plot hole, I think.
It's just like tapping into it. I think Goku doesn't do it because he wants to be he wants to, get to these levels on his own, don't he?
Right.
So you could just apply that logic to pretty much everyone.
I guess so.
Like,
so I guess go ahead.
Carry on.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
They only really do that when there's like a crisis, don't they? Like where Piccolo went to fuse with Kami. Gohan did it in the other world because obviously he wasn't strong enough to beat Boo, and it was quite a Earth-threatening moment. They wouldn't just, one Sunday weekend go to the Elder planet and be like, just give me that power boost, yeah. Like something has to trigger moments like that in a show like this.
Yeah, because it always has to be for the plot in some way.
Yeah, like you wouldn't be watching the episode where, I don't know, friggin' Monoca's delivery service, and it's like, oh, Piccolo, do you want to come? Nah, I'm probably just going to go find the other Namekians and see which ones want to fuse with me.
Just in case another bad guy comes, yeah.
Yeah, you just wouldn't see that. That's probably why. That's my reason.
That's fair. In fact, that's actually the actual canon reason, is that it has to be something has to happen where he feels the need to go and do that. Why wouldn't he do that otherwise? Well, because tension. Don't you know how to tell a good story? Logic, It does not apply. So now I've got the Santa Roshi up, because we're at the point now where I think we've discussed Super pretty in depth. I think we've discussed Dokkan pretty in depth, but we kind of rushed to put this together. I actually sort of wasn't ready. I kind of wasn't ready for this stream. That's why we were a little late. And then of course you had your stream go a little longer than planned and stuff. But this is, I guess, the Christmas Zenocast, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So what my gift to you guys is, because I don't have any actual gifts to give you guys, is I would like the rest of this, the last half hour of this, to just be Q&A exclusively. What do you think about that?
I'm absolutely fine with that.
All right.
Just type in the name of the person that you're asking a question to, I suppose, and we'll just pick them out.
And if it's both of us, just ask the question in general. But yeah, let's just start taking some questions. What do you guys want to know about stuff? Because I mean, honestly, I would give all of you guys stones if I could, but I kind of wasted them all on a bunch of kid booze. So.
He definitely did. The video evidence is there.
It was tough. That was tough. Like, but I can't be mad. Like, I mean, those are some fire pulls. But
can I just say as well, I actually wasn't going to summon on the UI Goku banner based off your video. You know the one I'm talking about?
Oh, the old one from JP.
Yeah. Well, no, it came out recently. It's like a public service announcement.
Oh, right. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I think you changed it, didn't you?
The name of it now is called LOL. Ignore this video. I'm an idiot. Because what I was saying was that Goku banner is a trap. The Christmas banner is coming up. Well, turns out this is the Christmas banner. It came a couple days earlier than last year. I still am skeptical. You know what I mean? Like, I still think maybe something else is coming. But this is just like last year with the candy canes and the step up and the Santa Roshis and now you got the tickets with the GSSR. Like I mean, it definitely is.
Right. Sorry, I think we've got some questions. Shall we indulge them?
Yes. Yeah, let's go for it. So the first thing I can think of is or the first thing I saw anyway was how can you get rid of over 15 Fascia Android 18s? I believe you're referring to the actual units. Baba Shop, of course.
Absolutely. Right? You're going to be rolling in points.
Yeah.
Banking. Yeah, Baba all of them, and buy yourself some handy items for later.
Do you want to take this one from official?
Official. Let me scroll.
The story about the ninja.
Oh, okay. Have I told you this one?
I don't know for sure, but yeah, tell it for the stream. Why not?
So I've told this story quite a lot, but so I'll keep it short. Basically, when I was younger, in my first year of university, I was riding the bus to uni, and I met a girl there that I actually met on a night out before. And I was pretty shy back then, and she was like really forward in your face, and she's like, "Oh yeah, we should go to the Freshers Fair," which is like this fair where there's loads of tents, and you join loads of societies and clubs. at university, and we're like, she's like, oh, we got to join at least one. I'm like, okay, sure. I want to impress this girl. Yeah, let's do it. And there was ninjutsu. So I thought, we both thought, yeah, let's go give it a go. Why not? It's not something we're going to pursue probably, but yeah, screw it. So we turn up, and there's like these fully fledged quote unquote ninjas, masters of ninjutsu there. And
is that really a thing? I thought ninjas were fiction.
No, it's a thing. These guys will tell you that. I tell you what they were doing was very impressive. Like I was only there for like 2 hours, but the stuff they were demonstrating, obviously to lure you in, was legit and very impressive. Like, I imagine if I'd pursued it, it would have been very impressive stuff to show off. But yeah, no, they were really serious and into it and stuff. So basically we paired off with a quote unquote ninja. So 3 of us to 1 guy or girl, and we do a bunch of drills with them. We practice some techniques that they would teach us. So the head ninja, we'll call him, was saying, okay guys, we're gonna move on.
That sounds really unfortunate. That sounds really dude, she was like, never mind. Okay, continue. Sorry.
So this guy's like, I mean, it would look much better if I was demonstrating it. I have a tendency to daydream quite a lot. So I'm daydreaming, and I kind of snap back in. It's like, okay, it's your turn. I'm like, okay, right. I have no idea what they want me to do. So I'm like, sorry, what was it you wanted me to do? And the guy goes, that ninja goes, hit me in the face. I was like, he's like, no, come on, punch me in the face, mate. I was like, what? Like actually punch you? He's like, yeah, go for it. Like, give me a punch. I was like, right. And I look around, and everyone's kind of in the position to like throw their fist into someone's face. So it's like ready. Oh, we're gonna do this on 3. 3, 2, 1. So boom, I punch him right in the face as hard as I can. I look around, and everyone's slowly moving their fist towards their ninja, and the guys, demonstrating, moving them away and putting them in a lock or something. So I thought that,
oh my god,
yeah, my life is, I'm on like a list, I swear. I'm gonna get assassinated by ninjas one day. So I punched this guy in the nose. It bleeds. Right. So I've just hit this guy. I'm not a confrontational person, so I punched this guy right in the face. He's bleeding. I punched a ninja in the face, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And everyone's turning around, and they're like, oh my god, what happened? Some people are laughing, obviously, and I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna die. And he gets, he kind of, he wipes away the blood and stuff, and he's like, I'm so sorry, mate, honestly. You told me to punch you in the face. I'm so sorry. He's like, no, honestly, it's my fault. I told you to punch me. I didn't dodge it. I just didn't expect it to be that fast. And I was like, yeah, I'm really sorry. So we moved on to the next drill, and he put me in this lock, and I swear he must have got his revenge, because he almost broke my arm. It was horrible.
Yeah, that's why he was so calm about it. He was like, I will get this guy.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm like the scrawniest little guy back then as well. Like, it was ridiculous. Man. And I've always to this day said that I have punched a legitimate, fully qualified ninja in the face and lived to tell the tale.
Yep.
I'll be telling my grandkids that one day.
Oh yeah. That is a good story. I like that. And no, you haven't told me that. That's amazing though.
But yeah, there you go, guys. There is my ninja
you punched
story.
A ninja, right? That's funny. That's hilarious.
I genuinely feel really bad.
No, I know. Yeah, no, you're a good guy. I know that was probably maybe a worse experience for you than for him.
He went, oh, why? I went, haha, this isn't even my final form.
Right. Yeah, you should have just been like I ain't a good nightmare to you. Just own it.
Ready? And I went, Zandiel punch.
Yeah.
Dragon fist.
See, if you had said Zandiel punch beforehand, he would have had time to know it was a real attack.
Wow, you know what? I'm not telling you. is basically, you know, the pose Goku does after LR Goku does the LR Super Saiyan 3 with his fist
triumphant,
in the air.
yeah.
That was me.
Nice.
It's like, yeah, everything went slow motion. Or KO.
All right, this question is no longer actually. Yeah, it's just barely still visible actually on stream, but I'm trying to get to them in order. That was a good story though, but now we got a little bit of catching up to do. So, how good of a fight do you think Vegeta will put up against Jiren? By the way, we might not get. I'm getting to everyone in order. I think that's fair. Like who asks questions first, but how good of a fight do you think Jiren or Vegeta will put up against Jiren? What do you think about that?
Technically, he shouldn't put up much of a fight at all.
Right.
It should be just another rehash of what happened to Hit. Should.
Yeah. Well, no, not even Hit, because Hit has some techniques. Vegeta's just raw power and Ki Blast. Like there's what can he do to Jiren?
I mean, Goku went Kaioken, didn't really do anything. So I would imagine. I mean, this is the thing. This reminds me of Janemba. You remember Super Saiyan 3 Goku fighting Janemba? Vegeta turns up. It's a very short fight, but he has the technique there to actually land a couple of hits. So,
right.
Do you remember that fight?
The Hit fight or the Goku
no,
fight?
the one against Janemba.
Oh, when, wait. Oh, geez. My bad. See, I spaced out a little bit too. What the Super Saiyan 3 Goku versus Janemba fight?
And then when, like he fights him, and then Vegeta turns up, Super Saiyan 2, obviously not as strong. Doesn't last very long, but he does get off a few hits on Janemba purely through technique.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. So Vegeta is a very skilled martial artist or fighter, however you want to put it. But I mean, there's just nothing. I don't see him doing anything against, because Jiren's on a different level altogether.
Yeah,
you know,
the laws of time don't apply to him.
Yeah, I think basically what happens is like Vegeta has no chance. In order to drag an episode out of them fighting, it would have to be Jiren is making an example of Vegeta by beating him slowly in front of Goku, being like, "You're next," you know, like that kind of thing. But yeah, Vegeta stands no chance. A lot of people have said, well, maybe he'll get Ultra Instinct. Nah, I don't think so. I highly doubt it. Because when he was trying against that the transforming like Power Ranger dude, and like, you know, he was trying to get it, and then he goes, oh man, oh, see ya, DT, have fun, man. He goes, I've had enough of this. And then he starts beating the guy up, and Whis says, yeah, this is more Vegeta style. I think that's kind of like talking to the audience. Like, yeah, Vegeta's not going to do Ultra Instinct this arc. So
yeah, I can't see it.
Yeah.
I don't even care either. Like, I really don't. Let's just get Goku in top form with this form at least first before we start moving on to Vegeta.
I think Vegeta is going to maybe Goku like watches Vegeta fighting, like maybe Gohan stays and it's 4 on 3, and like they go, we'll take these 3 guys, and Goku, you rest up as much as you can and we'll hold them off as long as we can. And Goku watches and maybe picks out the faults with Jiren, and maybe that's what Vegeta's doing, kind of like a selfless thing. Like, I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna take on this guy, but Vegeta knows that he doesn't have a chance, and like, he's like I would like to see that, like at the end he goes, yep, the reason that I did that is because I wanted Kakarot to watch and, you know, study and figure out how to beat this guy. You know,
I think that's reasonable.
Nice. DT asked what our favorite pizza topping is. He is gone now, but I like chicken and bacon.
I like meats.
Yeah, chicken and bacon. Have you ever had chicken and bacon on a pizza?
I have, yeah. It's pretty good.
That's such a good. It's a weird. It's almost like a cordon bleu on a pizza, you know, in a weird kind of roundabout way.
Me and you hanging out on a night in or something, watching terrible movies with pizza. As homoerotic as it might be.
I mean, that's fine. I have absolutely no problem. Just so long as all the clothes stay on, then like, you know, we can do whatever. So we can sit on each other's laps. We can. Okay, never mind. I feel
love it.
See, here's my issue. I'm able to say things to like gross people out or to freak people out by, I'm a very visual person. So a lot of times I'll picture the things that I'm talking about. But
just say it.
What I do when I'm saying these kinds of weird things is I picture the words so that I don't gross myself out. But I just pictured us sitting on a couch and all of that going on, and now I can't anymore. So that was my mistake.
Well, what I'm thinking is when you wake up, you'll wake up in some kind of Saw-esque jigsaw killer like maze of my creation.
All right, so maybe we're not going to hang out.
Yeah,
that doesn't sound fun to me. Okay, Clover says, "What does the Ultra Instinct Goku actually do? Because I've had him as a friend, he hardly dodges. You have to get below 50% HP, and then he gets an attack boost, and I think it's also a defense boost. I don't have it right in front of me, and then he has a high chance to dodge. I believe it turns out to be 50%, and that lasts for 7 turns, but after you've hit below 50% HP. Go to his go to his graphic, like go to the banner.
Here we go.
And hit the scouter.
I've got it here.
Oh, you've got it? Okay.
Sorry, I've completely missed the beginning part. Just got to wait for it to wait. Here we go. All right. Realm of Gods category. Key +2, attack and defense +120. Or
he's asking about the passive. Reading the wrong passive does.
Yep, sorry, my bad. Right, here we go. Attack and defense +70%, plus an additional key +3. Attack +70%, a high chance to evade enemy's attack for 7 turns when HP is 50% or below, once only.
Yeah, okay.
So not the best.
So yeah, he gets that 70%. Was it attack and defense boost in the beginning?
Yes.
So he gets the 70% attack and defense boost unconditionally. And then when you go below 50% HP, he gets an additional key +3 and an additional 70% attack and I believe 50% chance to dodge any attack, super attack, regular attack, whatever. And all of that lasts for 7 turns, which isn't 7 turns of him being out. It's 7 turns total. So he comes out, that's 1 turn. The next turn when he's not out, that's turn 2. The next out that he comes back out, that's turn 3.
That's bad.
It's actually not at all, because think about like how long a Dokkan battle, like what's it called, lasts. Like how long a fight lasts. By the time that's activated, like fights usually last only 7 to 10 turns. Like even the hardest ones. So it's not too bad at all.
I don't like this below 50% nonsense.
Oh, the other thing, yeah, that too. But the other thing is that he's only an SSR, so imagine what happens when he Dokkan awakens.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that.
All right, Lord.
Because right now he's not that good.
But he is still a very hard hitting unit for Super Int. So like that is, I mean, you got to give him props. But yeah, that is, you do have to go below 50. The way to work him is that in the first couple of stages in a Dokkan event, you keep your HP high, and then when you get up against the big boss, you don't use an item so that you get hit really hard, and then he'll activate, and then he'll be really badass for the rest of the fight. That's how to use him properly. But is there a way, Lord Kuras, is there a way I can stop getting Peppy Gal's characters on the GSSR? Stop summoning. That's it. I'm just going to get through a couple of really funny ones. Alyssa Nicole says, you think I'm cute? Yes or no? If you're a real person, yes, absolutely. If you're a bot, like I'm pretty sure you are, get the hell out of my stream.
Get out of here, kid.
Dude, I get so many bots of generic girl's name, pretty girl picture with like the Snapchat filter, and then like they respond to like every comment in my comment section with come to this website. I'm like, no, don't tell people that. Stop, get out of here. Like, what is wrong with you people? I hope everyone, please, I hope you have antivirus, because like there's so much scum out there. Clover goes, this is a Dragon Ball stream. Get the hell out. No one cares if you're cute or not. Clover, you're the man.
Clover's a beast.
Okay.
Zan puts a guy in the coma. Question for both of you guys. What do you think of a potential tailed warrior category? Super Saiyan 4s, all Freezers, Cooler, Janemba, all Bardocks, all Beeruses, Great Apes, maybe even Broly and Hirudegarn. I'm not psyched for it if that was a thing. How do you feel?
I've actually, me and Saiyan Snake have had this conversation a couple of times before. I think what would be cool about it is that you have a lot of units that don't work together. Like you've got a couple of Frieza units, you've got some Janembas, you've got some Saiyans with tails, but no like regular Super Saiyans and stuff. So it would be kind of funny because none of these like there's a couple types of units that just don't work well, that don't have good synergy. So it wouldn't be a really good team, but like all this like Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Gogeta, and Vegeta would all be on one team, but like their best support unit would be like a Bardock of some sort.
Yeah.
That would be kind of neat. But actually all the Super Saiyan 4s, Bardock, and then Barlot, because I think he has a tail.
Yeah.
And then we need one more guy with a tail. Burly doesn't have a tail, so you would need one more like Saiyan type with a tail. That's the issue. Like that, like Turles for support. Key +3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bam. There you go. Done. That would actually be a pretty solid team because there's a lot of prepare for battle on that.
We just cracked the code.
We did, yeah. So I would be down with that. It would be like the Majin Buu arc where you don't use Majin Buu characters, you use only the Saiyans from that arc.
Yeah.
But yeah. Do you think Vegeta will gain Ultra Instinct? We've already we actually already covered that. So yeah, Zan, do you have my present tarot? You can get one too. I have not received a present from you, but I don't.
This guy really wants a present from me. I think I said I would give him a present jokingly, and he keeps chucking the present thing in every sentence.
Oh, okay, all right. That's okay. He's memeing. Okay, all right. Yeah, I don't require any presents from you, man. Like, you know, like you being here with me every other Friday is a gift enough. I am the
present.
Yeah, you are the present.
Tyrion meme in there too.
Right.
Dokantero, can you strike a Zanyu Force pose? I need to make that.
Maybe next time I'm actually, you know, on film. But wait, we need different poses. So your pose would be the Captain Zanyu pose. I would need like a Jace pose. So it would need to be going like off of you. And then who else do we have in the group that face cam? Shatter doesn't. Epic does have the ability to face cam. If we can get him to just take a picture of himself in the other pose, then we can have you in the middle doing your pose, and then he and I can have like a left and right side pose and just like
interesting
terribly Photoshop them together. Like do it like really. It has the worse the Photoshop is, the better.
I see you went straight for Jace there. The most beautiful of all the Ginyu Force.
I picked Jace because I used to have long hair, first of all, but like I also picked Jace because he's the shortest. And Epic's like 6'1", and you're, you know, somewhere in that range. You all look like the same height to me from down here. So
and you're Berta.
No,
you also wait. No. Oh wait, no, sorry, I got my wires crossed there. Sorry,
no,
my bad.
Yeah, Mewtwo would be Birder, and then I'm not Goldo because I'm not that short, and also like he's got those psychic abilities. I'm Jace because I'm the number 2 in command, but I don't do anything that makes me deserving of the title. So like why is Jace the number 2? Why is he? He does absolutely nothing.
Is he the second strongest?
That's what they led us to believe, but Raccoon put in way more work than either Birder or Jace. Of course, I mean, they were against Goku, so...
Yeah. I don't want to delve too much into the power levels of the Ginyu Force.
Yeah, that's a good way to get really confused really fast.
Yeah.
Okay, Lord Kura asks, don't ban me, please. You got it.
You got it, buddy. You owe us, though.
Actual question, need help leveling up Dokkan? Ranking up, as far as ranking up goes, right now on Global, you can play quests and it's a 3 times experience. That's the best way you can possibly level up. You can do the B Pan mission every weekend, but besides that, there's pretty much not a whole lot you can really do. If you've completed all the quests...
Give you quite a bit.
What?
you know, like, what are they? Are they strike events with, you know, like you can get the mighty mask and
Oh yeah. The super strikes. Those are those triple stamina?
it gives you I know if you do the 25 stamina one and you get like the medals, that gives you quite a bit of experience, I've noticed.
Oh, are we talking experience for characters or rank experience?
No, I'm sorry, rank experience, yeah.
Okay, yeah. But I think
But
right now the best way to do it is to play the last quest, the last super hard quest that you have available to you. If you've completed all of them, then it's just the last stage, the hardest difficulty. Do that as many times as you can until you're bored, or you get to a certain point once you get to like 200 something where it no longer consistently levels you up and you will run out of stamina. But that's the best way to do it right now. Take advantage of that 3x. But yeah, in the meantime, I don't know for sure that quests or strikes, I haven't seen that, but I'm going to take your word for it that those give a good amount. In the meantime, the 3x on the quest is definitely your best friend though.
Can we take this last 10 minutes just to quickly talk about Christmas?
Yes. Yes. Let me real quick jump to these last couple of questions just as a quick little thing. Is Kid Buu actually useful? You'll find out Sunday. I'm gonna that's when that video will come out. I'm pretty sure. Do you think we'll get an Android category? I don't think we have enough Androids for that to be a category.
I think it would be a very boring category.
Yeah, and it would be very difficult. And it's very difficult to guess what kind of categories. That's why you don't see people doing what kind of category team will come next, because it's very hard to predict that kind of stuff. It could be anything at this point. All right, that should just about do it. Yeah. So what are your Christmas thoughts?
Well, Dokkan's been very generous with it. Yes. I would like to see Xenoverse do something with Christmas, like, you know, chuck a Santa hat and stuff like that into people's.
Oh, that would be awesome. And a bunch of TP medals now that they have that whole game mode going on.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. I don't think there's been any news of anything like that happening, sadly. And I'm not heartbroken. Yeah, I'd much rather it be on Dokkan. That's enough for me. But, you know.
It could happen. You just like, you know, you log in and you get a little pop-up message that says Santa hat is now available, and you go in there and it's like, it can't be a broken item or anything like that, but maybe it like gives you, I'm trying to think what would be Christmassy. Like it gives you what's Christmas cheer? Oh, like your stamina, because it's Christmas cheer. So your stamina is max and all of your other stats are all the way down. Just something, you know, kind of silly like Christmas cheer, so you're full of stamina but no energy, no ki, no strength, no defense, like no HP,
like just everyone dodging all the time, like
yeah. It's just you can dodge relentlessly up to like for about like a minute and a half straight, but like the second that you get
3
hit,
minutes then I landed a hit. I just actually read in Spider's comment, and I was thinking the same thing, because I know a lot of MMORPGs on online games like Guild Wars, World of Warcraft, Ragnarok, stuff like that. When it's Christmas time and Halloween time, they always deck out the main hubs and places with like snow and candy canes. Even Call of Duty, you know, last year I believe there was a level that they completely decked out in like Christmas lights, and you know, the airship, you would hear Santa go ho ho ho. And if you killed someone, they'd turn into like a present on the floor. I'd like to see Konton City, the main hub, decorated, you know?
That would be cool.
I'd like that. I'd run around it and like check it out, you know? Yeah.
All right. Yeah. No. I'm cool with that. I'm just thinking about how difficult that would be to code in, like, because just now I was thinking about like, oh, you know what they should do is they should have like it so it's like snowing everywhere, and I was like, no, that's like way too much work. Like that's a whole new game. Like, maybe Xenoverse 3 will have seasons. That would be kind of cool.
I would like that. I'd be okay with it. They could put that in from the beginning, from the word go.
I'm starting to kind of miss having a console, so I'm starting to feel that. But
ask you about that actually.
Yeah, like especially with fighters coming
asking. Yeah, fighters. Yeah.
I'm
Get
thinking
on
like,
it.
should I get a, like, I mean, my computer has HDMI capabilities. So realistically, I could probably just hook up to the computer and then display the screen somehow, maybe with OBS, and actually be able to do like fighters or Xenoverse videos or something like actually from the console. Cause I don't think my computer itself can handle the games these days.
Yeah, it definitely opens up your options to a lot more.
Yeah.
Not that you would change anything, but
Right.
you
It
know,
would be
it's
like,
nice to have it.
yeah, it would. I mean, the way I'm looking at it now, like I did my whole like, let's be honest, guys. Like, I can't keep this going on forever kind of thing video last week. And so it's at the point now where I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to take into consideration how many people like what I'm doing. Because when it comes down to it, if nobody wants to see it, then I'll keep it to myself. I can play a game by myself and not display it, not make a video and stuff like that. But at the same time, like, people that go, oh, I don't want to see this video. Would you rather me like not put anything up? And if so, you're being rude, because like I should be able to put up a video, and if you don't want to watch it, you should be able to not watch it, and then everything will be cool. So,
Yeah.
you know, like that's the thing that I was struggling with for a long time, is a lot of people were saying like, well, you're the Dokkan guy, so you got to stay with Dokkan and stuff. Well, it's my life, you know, let me do my thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
The creative platform.
Yeah. But Xenoverse, I've been getting really excited about it because like, you know, has Xenoverse 3 been announced, or is that just highly speculated?
I believe it's highly speculated.
Okay.
It might have been announced. I'm terrible of keeping up with the news on stuff like that. Usually my stream or Discord let me know, to be honest.
Well, because people keep saying with all these DLC packs, people keep saying Xenoverse 3 though, Xenoverse 3 though. So I wasn't sure if there was an actual announcement. I didn't see one myself, but that makes me excited. You know, I've always wanted to play Xenoverse and make a character and all that kind of stuff, but like that's probably the most fun part about like any game that's Dragon Ball at all, is being able to be your own like character in there and all that kind of stuff. But you know,
well, I think the reasons why I'm only at the level I'm at is because Xenoverse allows my subs to join in. You know what I mean?
True too. Yeah, I was thinking about doing like a dueling stream and stuff, but I was like, but you can see my hand. With Xenoverse, it's just, it doesn't matter what they can see on your screen. Like, yeah, that's cool. And fighters will be the same way too.
Guys.
Yeah.
Zan get Dokkan in the Zandiel games. I don't think Dokkan is quite ready for that level of competition. No offense.
I mean, like, here's the thing: if you give me a game and I take a weekend, I can find something. It might be a cheap combo, but I can find something that will make me at least somewhat competitive, that will make you have to go, huh? Because what I do is I look at what the meta tells you to run, and then I go, but what are people not thinking of? So like, you're ready for people who stamina break. What if I don't care if my stamina is broken or not? What if my build wants the stamina broken? Like, you know, that's the kind of thing that I look out for. So I could potentially, but it would probably be something that you could counter easily once you figure out what I'm up to. But
it's such a, I want to say, complex game. It's so fast paced that I really feel like it's true to Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, and that's the other thing, is that my reaction time is not the greatest in the world. So that's what makes me bad at fighting games, is I can't react to things. I'm too busy just trying to get my combo off, and then by the time I see your character draw his fist back and stuff like that, I'm like, I'm about to get punched, but I'm already punched by the time that I'm like reacting to it.
Oh shit, I just realized the time. We better wrap this up.
Yeah, that's true. All right, guys. Well, thank you all. Oh, Xenoverse 3 is not confirmed yet. Inspired. Thank you very much. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We will probably have a discussion, all of us YouTubers, because we definitely want to get the other guys involved more often. We might, you and me do a lot of stuff on streams together, so it might just be that we join each other's streams from time to time. we'll make an event
Yeah.
out of it. But you guys seemed pretty split down the middle, whether you wanted the other guys to be more frequent or whether you wanted it to stay alive. So we'll all get together. We'll talk about it. We'll definitely keep you guys updated. But thank you for your input. Thank you for your questions. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy holidays and happy Festivus for the rest of us. Did I miss anything?
Have a great holiday period, guys.
Yes, and Happy New Year, of course.
I hope it gives you everything you want and more.
There you go.
All right, guys. Good luck on the Christmas pool banners. Good luck.
Exactly. If you haven't already, yeah. If you're waiting on Christmas to see what happens, good luck on your polls. All right, guys. Thank you so much for everything. It's been great. This is the last Zenocast of the year. Here's to a great 2018.
Woo!
All right, guys. Catch you on the next one.
See ya.